Good morning, guys. It is Wednesday today, and actually I didn't plan on vlogging at all, but I thought, I better share our blessing that we received today with you guys. Those days where you perfectly plan everything and you have everything laid out, and by the time your feet hit the ground, things already go wrong? Well, that's the kind of morning we had. So between not feeling well and things being not on schedule, one thing led to another, but just being able to see the beauty in it has helped me to be able to really be so thankful for this day today. Because not only is today our co-op day, but instead of getting all our academics done that we usually try to push through, we had the most amazing morning Bible devotion and discussion, and sometimes that is worth so much more than pushing through a math lesson. So I am so thankful to be able to have that time that I had with the kids today. We discussed some serious heart issues and trying to really get to the bottom of it. And I don't know, even my own heart issues. So we all have to continue to grow. And I think sometimes in the midst of hectic, we completely forget about the importance of why we homeschool, why we do the things that we do. And if we lose track of that, I think we get so wrapped up in the world sometimes that we miss those blessings that God does when our kids misbehave and we get to talk with them about things and lead them towards God. But then another thing happened today. So that was already awesome. But another thing, we got a call today that a friend of Steve's shot a moose, and he's already heading from north back down here, and he asked, hey, would you guys mind processing in return from some of the meat? So that has been such an amazing blessing because, as you guys saw in the last vlog, we weren't able to get anything in our freezer yet. So we're super excited, super thankful, because in the community here in Alaska, people really help people and try to support and provide for one another. And I think that is really how we're supposed to live. And I think here in Alaska, as far as I know, that truly is like that. People really have each other's back, and that is one of the many things I just love about Alaska. But now we are going to head to Kerstin's because her coffee machine is probably already running, because usually as soon as I walk in the door, she welcomes me with a beautiful cup of coffee. So I'm super excited, and let's take you guys along today to have some co-op, coffee time with Kerstin, and some moose processing. Let's go. Obviously, my best friend is slacking a little bit. As I mentioned, coffee is always ready.
This happens when you sleep until 9 and you wake up really late.
But you look radiant.
Amy, but look, I'm posting on Facebook that the new vlog is up.
That's
so
good.
I'm doing something.
That's even better.
Okay.
So I came here to have coffee and start co-op right away. Well, we got sidetracked.
An hour later we're starting.
So we're starting. We're still going through the same material, so they're not getting away with it. They thought they were, but... So now we're starting, so after that, I guess we still have to do our Alaska Schoolhouse video. But first, coffee. This one finally got to act together.
It's brewing right now.
It's about time, ma'am.
Sorry.
So let's go. So we had a really good time today. We had a really good time today.
That's a nice way of saying we didn't get a lot accomplished. We did.
No, we did.
did science and writing, but world government, we didn't have time for it today, but that's okay.
But that means that we can do it Friday. When we go on our walk, instead of letting them scream, we're gonna do world government.
Yeah, and that will be a great vlog for our Alaska Schoolhouse channel, so check that one out.
Yeah. So now you're heading to church. I'm gonna go and process some moose.
Fun.
I am. I like doing that.
It's not bad, but I know there's better things out there. But I'm excited that
Well, you be with Jesus. And
I'll
then...
be with Jesus. It'll be good.
Okay, so let's go because she's kicking us out.
I'm not kidding.
There it comes to me.
So after we got everything processed, it was quite a bit of work, but we got it all packed up. So we ended up with about 20 pounds of Caribou burger that we put pork butt and bacon in. And then we ended up with another 30 pounds of meat that's just straight caribou. That's what we turn around and use in all of our bacon, our caribou bratwurst that we make. And we also ended up with about 80 pounds of moose meat and roasts and moose burger. And the best thing ever are all of our moose steaks. So those are like chicken fried steaks. They're awesome. But yeah, we got about 150 to 160 pounds of caribou and moose in here. Not too bad for a couple hours worth of work. Actually, about 8 hours worth of work. So.
Okay, so we're super tired. That was a late night. What time did you get to bed?
A little bit after 2 o'clock in the morning.
I kind of fell asleep.
And then I got up at 5 and had to go to work.
He's a good man. Good provider.
I try.
So as you guys remember at the beginning of the vlog, I was sharing about how people in Alaska really have each other's back and help provide for each other's families. And yeah, just the amount of meat that Mike was sharing with us is such a big blessing. Mm-hmm. I don't think people understand what it means to really, I don't know, have such good quality meat for your family and to not have to worry in the wintertime. And I don't know, just the generosity of people here in Alaska is just, you have people that go and hunt for other people to provide food for them. There's people that share their food with the elderly, with those that are disabled. There's so many ways people help each other out here, whether it's snow removal or
wood cutting
or anything. In Alaska can quickly become such a intense environment where not necessarily as extreme as like basic survival, but it can become difficult really quickly if you don't.
It gets very cold and very expensive. So
helping each other out is so important, and we're so thankful to be surrounded by people that have that same mindset. And so we're hoping that we can pay forward that blessing that we received. And with that.